We'll start in seated position, quickly move into a standing position, but we'll start seated just to help ourselves to land and arrive. So find that comfortable spot for you. Allow yourself to feel both heavy and tall and soft with your eyes closed. Feeling and sensing the movement of your own breathing. And simply allowing your mind to settle the busyness of the thoughts. You may notice thoughts darting this way and that. We're simply becoming aware of that phenomena, that the mind is busy. And we're simply allowing ourselves to settle, to not become so involved in that activity. So instead of letting the mind get carried away, allow yourself to focus instead on your breathing. And marking the start of our practice together, as always, with a shared breath. Exhale to empty your lungs. Nice big inhale. And a long sigh. And welcome once again to your yoga practice, y'all. Nice to see you here. As you inhale, open your eyes, reach your arms up over your head. And exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, little tabletop position. A little bit of movement just to get rid of the crankiness. Nice. Now, instead of cat-cow breathing, we'll just take a very simple, it's called chakra vakasana. Allow yourself to go back to child's pose, head down. And then as you inhale, come up to tabletop. As you exhale, go back to child's pose. Push with your hands, let your bum go back. Arms reach forwards. A couple times like that. Inhale, rising. Exhale, pushing back, feeling that sense of lengthening through your spinal column. And one more time, inhale up. And exhale back. Good job. As you inhale again, come up. Tuck your toes, push back and up, downward dog. Let's move those legs around a bit to just wake up the lower body, your ankles and toes and so forth. And then carry yourself to the top of the mat, walking up, dangling. Let your knees bend a whole bunch. Let your head drop down. Just give it a little shiggle, a little shake. Decompressing your neck. Just dangling. And then inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Again, inhale, halfway up. Maybe your hands come wherever they go, maybe on your shins. Exhale, fold. And this time, inhale, hands out wide, rise all the way up to standing. Arms overhead. And exhale, bring your hands down through the midline. Beautiful. From here, inhale your hands up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down the midline and let your heels lift up. Inhale, hands up, heels down. Exhale, heels lift as your hands come down. One more time, inhale, heels down. And exhale, heels lift, squeeze those heels together, come up onto your big toes. Beautiful. Inhale, heels down, hands up. Interlace your fingers, point your index fingers, and settle your shoulders. Good old side to side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the right. Extension through the left side of your body. Inhale up. Exhale, extension through the right side of the body as you go left. Again, inhale up. exhale over. And last one, inhale up and exhale over. Good. Inhale up, exhale settle. We'll take a forward or backward bend and a half forward fold. Inhale to reach up, exhale to back bend, legs squeezing, hips forwards, chest up, and then inhale back to neutral. Exhale, little bend in your knees as you bring your torso parallel to the ground, biceps squeezing by the ears. Inhale to stand up, exhale to back bend, hips forwards, chest up. Inhale up, exhale halfway forwards, stick your bum out as much as you need to, reach forwards, and again, inhale up, exhale back, and inhale up, and exhale forwards. Good. Inhale up, exhale, sit into the chair as you bring your arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, sit into the chair. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, sitting into the chair. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, take a twist to the right, inhaling to open. Exhaling to close. Make that movement nice and juicy and open. Inhale, open left, hands wide. Exhale, close. Again, inhale, opening. It's like you're pulling taffy apart. Exhale, bringing it back together. Again, inhale to the left, open through the upper chest. Exhale. And one more time, inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. And by one more time, I mean one more time each way. Inhale to the left. Exhale to close. Beautiful. Inhale your hands up again. And exhale, sit down again. Swimming bear 3 times. Inhale, swoop your hands wide like a breaststroke as you stand up. Turn your palms face up as you sit down, hands forwards. Making an offering with your hands. Inhale. Exhale, sit down. One more time, inhale, opening. And exhale, sitting right back down. Beautiful. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees till you get your hands to the mat. And then step one leg and the other leg to a plank position, top of the push-up. And then exhale, knees down, hips down, chest down, feet flatten out. Inhale to cobra, send your heart forwards and linger here. A little bit of gathering of your elbows towards each other as you dial your hands away from each other. Pelvis down, chest forwards, a little bit of a tug with your hands to drag that chest more forwards. Exhale down. Inhale to your hands and knees, tuck your toes, back we go, downward dog. And then inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right foot steps to the head of the mat, and then your left foot joins it. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to fold, to plant your hands again. Step one leg, the other leg back to plank pose. And again, down we go. Knees, hips, chest down, lie down. Cobra again. Inhale, heart forwards, hands dialing away, elbows gathering. Pelvis down, chest forwards. Breathe into this little squeeze of your bum probably. Chest forwards, and then exhale down. Inhale through hands and knees. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Let your head relax. And then root into your right leg. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot to the head of your mat. Right foot joins your left foot as you inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold, bend your knees a lot. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands face the ceiling. As you exhale, begin sitting down. Take your right hand outside your left knee, your left hand to your low back and twist. And then inhale, stand all the way up. Then do the other way. Exhale, sit down. Left hand outside right knee, right hand to low back. Twist. Inhale up again. Keep your hands in prayer as you sit down into the chair. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, right elbow outside left knee. Twist. Then inhale, stand up, hands together all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, sit down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, left elbow outside right knee. Exhaling the whole time. And then inhale all the way up again. And exhale all the way down to the ground again. Inhale to lengthen away. Exhale, right leg back, long step, right toes tucked, right knee down to the mat. As you inhale, bring both hands all the way up. Exhale to settle in here, dragging your back knee towards your front heel to back knee. Hold on to your right wrist, inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the left, extension through the right hip here. Make it juicy, fire up the muscles that are being stretched. Square the shoulders, nice. Inhale up, exhale, hands down. Lift your back knee. Here we are, this is called runner's lunge. Really root your right big toe mound into the mat and claw with your left foot as you inhale, rise all the way to a crescent lunge. Left hip back, right hip forwards, outer hips squeezing to the inner hips, so sense of squeezing to the midline. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lean forwards, flare your hands, chest forwards. Make your cross in the finish line. Nice and grippy into those toes, back heel lifted. And then as you inhale, drop your back knee to the mat, sweep your arms overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the mat. And just let that left leg extend. Keep your hips more or less above your knees. Half monkey pose. Fire the muscles above your left kneecap. Maybe your right hand can hold your left foot. Draw it back a little bit more, offering a bit more flexion into the ankle. Nice. And then as you inhale, step to the head of the mat, both feet together. As you exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, dive back down. We're going to do the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, left leg back, a long step, left toes tucked, left knee down to the mat. Inhale, both hands all the way up. A little bit of drawing of the right heel towards the left knee, holding on to your left wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to your right. Fire up the muscles of the outer left hip here. Feeling that extension and engagement at the same time. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Back knee lifts. Find your foundation. So a little bit of clawing with the right foot, right toes, the arch of the right foot, nice and active. Left big toe mound rooting in. As you inhale, rise up to a crescent lunge, all the way up. Squeeze everything to the midline, so outer hips moving in. Nice, easy breathing. Finding your composure. Big inhale. Exhale, lean forwards, flare your hands out to the side. Chest forwards, gaze forwards. Determined to reach the finish line. Beautiful. And then inhale, drop your back knee down, hands up. Exhale, hands down, extend the right leg. Keep that left hip, left knee more or less perpendicular. So we're not taking the bum too far back. Engaging the right leg this time. Maybe you use your left hand to draw that right foot back a bit. Oh yeah. Nice. And then inhale, step to the head of your mat. Keep your feet a little separated and exhale to fold. Give your head a little shake. Drape your torso on your upper thighs. Just jiggle, shake it off a bit.
Decompress that neck. Inhale halfway up. Bring your hands to your hips. Exhale the rest of the way up. And then inhale, hands all the way up. And exhale. Bring your hands down. Your midline. Nicely done. Balancing on your left foot. Bend your knees a little bit. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. Sit down. Take the weight towards your heels. Let's grab our forearms. Lift your elbows up nice and high. Try to pull your elbows apart. Keep your chest proud. Really give us a tug. Allow the balance to happen automatically. And then to transition, we'll inhale, arms up, foot down. And exhale, hands down. Little bend in the knees, bouncing on your right leg. Left ankle comes on top of the right knee, sitting into it. Again, grab your forearms and then do it the other way. The way that feels weird, lift your elbows up. Nice and strong through the upper body, pulling those elbows apart. Use even flexion in your left foot. It's not just dangling there. You're putting awareness into it. Nice. Challenge yourself by sitting down. And then inhale, hands up, foot down. And exhale, dive all the way forwards. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Nice. From this plank pose, exhale down half or all the way. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, send your right leg up high. As you exhale, get your right foot between your hands. Left toes stay tucked. Left big toe mound rooted. We've been here before. Inhale, rise all the way up to that crescent lunge. Nice. From the crescent lunge, bring your hands to your heart. Nice. Begin to lean forwards a little bit more. Then flare your hands as you lift off the back foot, straightening the front leg a little bit. Find your buoyancy there. I don't know if you can see me, I'll step back a little bit. So variation on toppling tree. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, bend your knee enough that you can get your hands to the ground. And then right away, inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up like you're flying. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, hands down, feet together. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. From plank pose again, do another flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Downward dog. Nice. Some just gentle flows there. Root into your right foot. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot all the way through. Right toes stay tucked. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. Begin leaning forwards, flare your hands. Really rooting into that left foot as you tip forwards, lift up the back leg, toppling tree. A little bit of bend in the left knee, nice big inhale. Exhale, hands can come down. Again, inhale, open up like you're flying, like an eagle. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, wobbling is normal, at least in this body. One more time, inhale. And exhale, hands down, feet together. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to fold. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale. Bring your hands down onto your hips. Step 1, 2 steps back to the back of your mat. Feet together. Turn your right foot out about 30 degrees. Step forwards with your left foot. Big step, warrior 1 stance. Back leg straight, front knee bent. Front foot is pressing down and dialing away from you. So you feel the outer left hip firing automatically from that rotation, counterclockwise rotation of the left foot. Right leg stays super strong as you lift both arms up. Begin to rotate your shoulders towards square. You'll feel that all the way down your right leg. Got to keep it strong so we don't torque the knee. Beautiful. From this place, interlace your fingers, press your palms face up. Nice. Inhale to a little bit of a back bend. Sustain the back bend. Nice. Then inhale, come up, and exhale. We're going to release our hands, palms face up forwards, lean forwards, palms face up, elbows touching. Monkey offers fruit. Nice. Again, there's that offering happening, just like we had in the swimming bear. Here, inhale, arms up, leg straightens at the front. Exhale, fold over top of that front leg. Keep that left leg nice and strong. Maybe your hands come to your thigh, your knee, your shin, or the ground. Get that leg nice and active into the stretching that you've been creating here. Beautiful. From this place, gaze forwards, pivot your back heel, bend your front knee to plant your hands, step back to plank pose. From plank pose, push-ups. 5 times following your breath. So I would say it's inhale down and exhale back up. You can always drop to your knees 4 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. And then push back, downward facing dog. Nicely done. Walk your hands towards your feet. Go to the back of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands down to your hips. Turn your left foot out a little bit. Step your right foot forwards to a place where both feet are flat. You can engage your left leg fully. You can press your right foot down and dial it clockwise. And with that left leg nicely engaged, bring both arms up and rotate that left shoulder a little bit more forwards as you sink into Warrior One. Find that stance. Low body nice and active, upper body nice and bright and light. Interlace your fingers, press your palms face up. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to a back bend. Left leg nice and strong. Face relaxed. Nice. And then from here, as you begin to inhale, release your hands, lean forwards, palms face up, monkey offers fruit. Elbows gather, fingers just about touch, or maybe they do touch. Keep that right outer hip and glute working. Interlace your fingers, rise up again, straightening your right leg. And with the right leg straight and strong, dive forwards into pyramid pose. Bringing your hands again to your upper thigh, knee, shin, the ground. Get nice and strong through that leg. Cool. And then slowly pivot your back heel, bend your front knee, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. And this time, rather than push-ups, let's do 3 flows. Exhale down, half or all the way. Inhale up, and exhale back. Downward facing, where we'll take a breath or two.
Again, inhale, wave to plank. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back, downward dog. Take a breath or two again. No rush. One more time. Inhale, wave forwards. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Nice. And again, from this position, let's walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Separate your feet. This time, lift one foot up, your right foot up, slide your right hand all the way up to the wrist under your foot. So you're tickling your wrist crease with your toes. Same thing with the left hand. Let your torso remain resting on your upper thigh. So your belly is touching your legs the whole time. Let your head drop down. And then as you try and drag your hands out from underneath your feet, which you don't let it happen, but try, you lift your bum up as well, and let your head drop down. Padahastasana, hands to feet pose, or feet to hands, I don't know. Nice. And then inhale, halfway lift as you release your hands. Exhale to fold, to bend your knees. And inhale, rise all the way up.
Exhale. Hands come down. Let's balance out the chi, the energy. Standing somewhere where I can see you. Or you can see me actually. So if you're on your mat, step off the mat, toes turned out, heels turned in. And bend your knees, sinking down to temple pose, which is essentially a very wide-legged squat pose. So, like I said, trying to balance out the energies here. I'm moving energy in 6 directions. Palms face down. As you inhale, gently draw your hands up. So I feel like you're, again, pulling that taffy out of the earth. Yum. Exhale, push away from you, stretching the taffy away. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, stretch it out to the sides, flex through your wrists. Inhale, pull it in again. And exhale, push down and straighten your legs. 2 more like that, nice and slow. Inhale, energy rises. Exhale, you push it away. Inhale, you pull it in. Exhale, you push it out to the sides. Inhale, you pull it in again. And exhale, you push it down. One more time, just follow your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale as you stand up. Nicely done. Hands to your hips. Square your feet. Bend your knees. Jump to the middle of your mat. And then take it side to side. So we're tapping your shoulder or upper chest with the front hand and your kidney with the back hand. And try to do this just with the exhale. So you're just letting that exhale happen probably when you're tapping your shoulder. The inhale is happening passively as you do that. Nice. A few more times, side to side. Good, and then slow it down. And then simply pause. We'll bring your dominant hand, your writing hand, slightly below your belly button. Palm face in, your non-dominant hand on top. Close your eyes. And allow yourself to soften muscularly wherever you can. So legs, feet, glutes, back of your neck, your shoulders. You're just trying to balance on your feet with the minimum amount of effort. And you can do this by really sinking your attention, your awareness into your feet, feeling heavy there, feeling connected right there. Slowly open your eyes, bring your hands to your hips. Continue to balance now on your left foot. As you turn your right foot out, right hip opens. Find tree pose. Let's today we'll say if we want to use your hand, go ahead. Press your foot to your leg to your foot. Bring your hands up. And then from there, as you inhale, lift your hands all the way up, letting your shoulders integrate. I'm trying to keep the toes of the left foot sort of clawing a bit, the arch of the left foot lifting a bit, so that we're staying rooted on the inside edge of the left foot. And then connecting again with that experience of energy rising up, sort of like we were doing, rising up to the fingers as you inhale, returning to the center as you exhale. Just nourishing our energetic center. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale your knee forwards and exhale. Bring your foot down. Balance on your right foot, hands to hips. Maybe turn the left foot out. Maybe use your hand to bring your left foot to your leg. Press your foot to your leg to your foot. Grab the ground with the inner edge of your right foot. And then bring your hands to your heart. Outer right hip is moving in, so we're not letting the hip pop out. Sense of lifting in the abdomen. Hands lift up, separate, and integrate as you breathe. I'm just trying to key in on that experience of the breath, the felt energetic experience of breath rising and returning. There's this brightness of the inhale and the settling of the exhale. One more breath, nice big inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale your knee forwards and exhale. Place your foot down. From the back of your mat, take a nice big inhale. And exhale, dive all the way forwards. Walk up the mat to come onto your elbows into a forearm plank. Fingers interlaced, heels touching. Trying to stretch the mat apart. So toes are pressing, big toe mounts pressing away, forearms pressing away. Nice and strong, nice and full through your upper back as well. And then simply drop your knees, flatten out your feet, flare your elbows, place your place your forehead on your hands. Relax your jaw. And then we'll place your chin on the mat. Take your hands behind your back, your shoulders are trying to move down your back and squeeze towards one another as you squeeze your palms together. Squeeze your heels together and then inhale, lift off the mat, taking your hands towards the back of your room and up as you lift your feet and your chest, rising up into this variation of locust pose. Again, trying to find a place of composure where you can breathe, where we could have a conversation even. Inhale up, and then exhale, come down. Hands by your bum, look to the right, put your left cheek on the mat. Get that subtle release of the neck muscles. Oh yeah. And then look the other way, right cheek on the mat, look left.
Chin on the mat, hands come forwards, push up onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes, push back and up to downward dog. Oh yeah. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Set yourself up for pigeon. Walk your left leg back. Point through the left toes. Walk your hands back in towards you. Get nice and proud. There's even a sense of the top of the right foot dragging towards your knee, just to kind of create a sense of balance through the front of the front shin. Then walk yourself down, stacking your fists or your hands to offer support for your forehead. Pigeon pose. Offering a little bit of a compression into the right hip. Working through some of the junk that's there. A little bit of movement, probably okay. Not trying to hurt ourselves. Any sense of pain, not a good thing. However, if there's a sense of pleasure anywhere, move towards pleasure. It's always a good idea. If you let your body understand what pleasure is, not your brain, so not those addictive pleasures, but rather just pure pleasurable sensation. Move towards those. That's how your body knows how to stay healthy. Go in that direction. Nice. And then slowly we'll walk your hands in, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, push back to downward dog, and this time take your right leg up and give it a shake. Maybe a little dirty dog. You take your right knee way high, right foot drops over the back. You take some hip circles or something like that, and then drop the right foot down. Balancing on the right leg, lift your left leg up and bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Walking the right leg back, walking your hands back in. Active top of the left foot. So you're sort of holding yourself in place with the top of that left foot. And then walk yourself in. Again, offering that sweet sensation into the left hip, making sure it's pleasurable, not painful. If it's painful, move away from it. Just let it be. Don't try to mollycoddle it. Good. And then again, let's slowly rise back up. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, press back, downward dog. Take the left leg for a little bit of a loop, whatever feels good. And then we'll bring that foot down, knees wide, push back to a seated position at the back of your mat. Just let everything come back to sort of a quiet sense of stasis. And then swing your legs out front. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. And continuing into the hips, you can lean back, bring your bottoms of your feet together. Bound ankle pose. Hold on to your shins or your feet. Lift your chest up, pull your chest forwards, and round in. A little bit of pressure maybe on the shins. Just attending to the hip from a different direction. Nice. And then slowly rise up, draw your knees in, give your knees a squeeze, and then position your bottom in the middle of the mat. Lie down on your back and keep drawing those knees in towards you. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then interlace your fingers across the head of the right knee as you extend the left leg nice and long. Heel touches down, draw that knee in,
strongly towards your right shoulder. Nice. You can twirl the right ankle if you like. Squeeze. And bring your left knee up. And always fingers across the head of the left knee as you extend your right leg long. Right heel touches down. Draw that leg in. Nice. And bring the right leg up again. Hold on to both knees. Give yourself a strong squeeze. Big inhale. As you exhale, bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze. And then slowly release the squeeze. Roll onto your right hand side and drop your left shoulder back to the mat. Extend the left hand. Maybe use the right hand to hold your legs down. Spine twist. Relax your eyebrows, your cheeks, your ears, lower jaw can relax, back of your neck nice and long. And then slowly unwind to a neutral position. And then when you're ready, knees draw in a bit as you roll to the left. Right shoulder drops to the mat. Extend the right hand, look to the right. And again, really yield into the shape. Letting everything soften and accept the effects of your practice. Relax your face. Try not to grit your teeth. And then, when you're ready, slowly unwind onto your back. I'll just send both arms, both legs up to the ceiling, and real sloppily, lazily, give them a bit of a shiggle, a shake. Just letting go of any remaining tightness in the body. And then lie yourself down on your back, feet flopping open, hands beside the side of the body, palms face up, chin a little bit tucked. Nice big inhale. And a long Savasana. And in this place, simply observing your breath rising, falling at the nostrils. Gentle coolness of your inhale and warmth of the exhale. And continue like this as long as you need, my friends, as long as you need. We'll take a shared breath to mark the end of the practice. Exhale into your lungs. Nice big inhale. And a long sigh. And thank you all once again for sharing your practice along with me, especially you, Margaret. So good to see you here. Have a great day. Namaste.